Instagram Snapchat clone is more popular than Snapchat.
Did you know Microsoft Office is going to have stories?
Did you know that unmanned air drones are going to have stories?
Did you know that books are going to have stories?
Did you know bananas are going to have stories?
Did you know Gillette Pro Fusion is going to have stories? No, it's just interesting people. No, yeah, just interesting people. Except Eric Andre, he's not boring.
No, right. But he's like also C-list.
Who?
Eric Andre.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious, though.
Yeah, he's great.
His stories are like always him like partying.
Is he partying with your friends? And this is Your Friends Podcast with Alex Comp?
Probably not, but this is Justin Brodzik.
And Grant Davis, and I partied with him once.
No,
you did not.
Prove that I didn't.
Prove you did.
I didn't.
But yeah, it's been like...
I'd be down to party with Eric Andre, though.
I don't know. I think he'd be too much to handle.
It's been like 4 weeks since we've recorded.
But do you think that?
Yeah, I do think that.
I think it'd be fun.
AKA 1 month.
I think it'd be like the same thing as if you were to hang out with Tyler Carter.
It's a whole lot of scheduling issues, so...
What do you mean by that?
Like, I remember one time Alex said it would just be too much.
What do you mean by too much?
Like he's too much. He's too much.
Tyler Carter?
Describe what you mean by too much without saying too and much.
He's 3 more.
Fuck.
I said that about Tyler Carter? Of the lead singer of Issues?
Yeah, I remember we were watching some video and...
Oh, yeah, he would be too much.
Thank you.
I don't mean that if you hear it, Tyler, but you're extra as fuck.
I don't know, I find it fun.
Yeah, but it'd be too
much.
much.
Keep up.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep up.
Same thing with Eric Andre. I would not be able to keep
up.
Oh,
no, there's no way.
No one can keep up with Eric Andre except for Hannibal.
What you reading? Mein Kampf?
Turn that poop into wine.
Yeah.
Buzz me, bro. We buzzed.
They buzzed.
Buzz me, bro.
He's not gonna.
He just gave me a knuckle touch. He didn't buzz me.
I kind of just slapped your hand a little bit.
Yeah, he cracked my knuckle, actually.
Nice.
It's pretty aggressive.
I'm a chiropractor, essentially. I just gotta Google my degree. You know, like them.
You want to crack my dick later?
Whoa. That doesn't sound fun for either party.
No.
Except Alex.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll do one of those, like, energy massages where I just feel the exterior of your body, and I just hover my hands above you.
Without actually touching anything?
Right, and do some aromatherapy.
That's not real. That's not a real thing.
That's a real thing that people do.
I feel like it might be.
That can't be a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Weird things.
That sounds awful.
It sounds made up.
It doesn't sound like it does anything.
By the way, anyone who says I believe in alternative medicine, first, that's an oxymoron.
What's alternative medicine?
It's fake news.
Well, okay, but like, do you mean like God or do you mean like herbs?
Like acupuncture.
Like acupuncture and anything that like
isn't a real medicine, but people say is a medicine.
Right, but here's the thing:
alternative medicine.
They could also say like
eating peanut butter is alternative medicine to hiccups.
Well, there's no real medicine for hiccups, so
it's just an alternative.
There's not. To be an alternative, there has to be something to be an alternative to.
Say you get headaches a lot, but when you eat peanut butter, you don't get headaches anymore. Peanut butter is an alternative medicine.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good one.
All right. It's an alternative to Tylenol.
Yeah, or like ibuprofen.
No, but here's the thing: if it's alternative medicine and it works, it's just medicine.
Yeah.
So saying you believe in alternative medicine, is I believe in the things that don't work.
Well, I mean, I think when people say alternative medicine, they don't mean things that don't work.
That's medicine.
No, but like
it's not.
When people say medicine, they don't just mean anything that works to fix the problem, even if that might be true.
They mean like pills and
like
shit.
Things that aren't prescribed by a doctor, such as pills or like shit you buy at the pharmacy.
Pills and shit
like
are medicine.
Or massages don't do shit.
Alternative medicine is not pills and shit.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's an oxymoron. Alternative medicine
on your dick.
I don't know what you said, but you said dick at the end, so I'm game.
I'm bored.
Now we're a board game.
Because we're boring our listeners.
Hey, I saw the new Nintendo Direct. They're bringing Monopoly to the Switch, and that was really exciting for me.
Wow.
I wonder if it's going to be $50.
I hope not, because I actually kind of want it.
It's gonna be.
How much was Monopoly for the Xbox 360?
Like, I don't fucking care. I didn't buy it.
It might be the same.
Well, I don't know. But I like Monopoly. Oh, no, never mind. Here's the Monopoly I'm going to get. It's Rick and Morty Monopoly.
Yes. Real Monopoly, like a board.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
like
board.
a Hot Topic or
Nice.
something?
Nah, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, buy it.
Yeah, buy that.
I want to play
Let's
it.
play that.
Yeah.
We got Zelda Monopoly. Do we have Pokemon Monopoly? No, we didn't get that one.
No, we didn't get it, but we were gonna.
We have Star
I used
Wars
to, I
Risk.
used to have SpongeBob Monopoly.
You
I
got
don't know
Michigan
where it is.
Monopoly.
We have Michigan Monopoly.
Yeah, you got that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
you do.
dad has that. Yeah.
And then at my parents' house, we have the big Monopoly. Holy shit.
And you have the credit card Monopoly.
Yeah, we lost all the credit cards, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Credit card Monopoly is the best idea.
Yeah, but the big Monopoly is instead of 10 spaces per side, it's like 12, and there's 3 dice, and there's bus ticket papers that when you like use it, you can go to any spot on the side of the board you're on, and then instead of 3 spaces to get a Monopoly on things, you need 4, and it's all very convoluted and lasts much longer. I think I played for 7 hours one time.
How can you play longer than regular Monopoly?
You made the board bigger.
You make it bigger.
Just bigger.
Just bigger.
I mean, how can you get longer than forever though?
It's forever plus
It's forever
a
plus
little
2
bit more.
spaces on each side.
Okay, that makes sense. I got it.
Just bigger.
It's like the universe is expanding, but just on the outskirts, it's a little bit more universe expanding.
It's like an
universe is
ant
always
we're this
expanding.
big.
Fuck. What was I going to say? Shit. I don't know. Nintendo. Oh, right. We're talking about Nintendo. Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say Uno is probably the only card game that benefits from a digital version of it.
Why not like Crazy Eights?
Okay, first of all, because no one wants to play that shit.
Why not Go Fish?
No one wants to
It's
play
a
that
terrible
shit.
game.
I like Go Fish. I just like card games. I like classic Uno.
Yeah, but you can like run out of cards. You have to like do the deck thing again and then
Yeah.
shuffle it. And it's just it benefits great. Like the Uno experience benefits greatly from it being digital.
I don't know. Me and my mom played Uno for like hours on end one time, or a few times. We used to I'd come home from high school, I'd take my nap on my couch, and then I'd wake up in a haze, and my mom would be like, "Hey, you want to play Uno?" I'd be like, "Ugh."
Your mom fucking loves Uno.
Your
I know.
mom loves Uno.
I know. And I'd be like, "Okay," and then we
You
played
should
Uno
find
for 3
digital
hours.
Uno.
What?
I wonder if there's like an iPad app for Uno.
She doesn't like that shit. Solitaire benefits from digital.
Solitaire's like only digital.
No, it's not. It's based
It's-
off card games.
It's based off one
I
deck
know,
of
but have
cards.
you ever seen anybody play Solitaire with cards?
Old people.
I used to when I was a kid and I didn't have a computer
I didn't play it until I got the computer thing.
until Windows Vista.
Do you guys know people are calling belts waist chokers now?
Nope, they are not.
That's not a thing. That's just like a thing that
It will be
people
belts forever because waist chokers is harder to say.
It's like how laundry detergent and how detergent's laundry sauce. No one says that, but it's funnier.
Laundry sauce.
Oh, right. While we're on the topic of Nintendo and the Switch, Nintendo just discontinued the NES Classic Edition, which is the small NES with the controllers.
Well, yeah, it's because they want to make room for virtual console NES games on the Switch.
Exactly. I think they realize they're competing with themselves.
Yeah, it's
now.
very dumb to have 2 things out.
I mean, they had it for the Wii U, and that was like a lot of their like sales.
The Wii U was dead when they released the NES Classic.
Yeah, but I mean, it still was like revenue. But this definitely seems like a great idea.
It's because the Joy-Cons are like a NES controller. And then you can easily...
Essentially.
Yeah, you can easily just get a NES game on the Virtual Console, and you can play it anywhere. Did you see what they're doing? They had the new Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Turbo Special Edition Definitive Version release on the Direct.
Is that
I don't know. I made it much longer. I don't know what it is actually called, but it is Street Fighter 2.
okay?
But they edited it so when you're playing on handheld mode, there's 4 touchscreen buttons that give you your super moves.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so like when you're just playing on the go, you like just enter the combos and you can do that, or you can like be doing stuff and just like tap the screen and it'll do your special move.
So it's not competitive.
Well, not if you're holding it like that. If you have like pro controllers, it is.
Right. I wonder if the Switch is gonna have any competitiveness behind it. It really seems anti.
Well, Splatoon 2 is as competitive as Splatoon is.
I don't understand why Nintendo thinks Splatoon's gonna be the front runner game for competitive games.
It's a shooter.
They have Smash. I hate Sakurai so much. He's such a little bitch.
It's a family game. It's a party game, Alex.
I don't understand. Like, I watched the Smash documentary, and in it, they had a segment talking about Brawl and how excited everyone was for it, and then realizing, oh my god, this is like, they did this on purpose.
Yeah.
And then it showed like a Sakurai interview where he's saying he's not going to cater to a small amount of fanatic gamers, which is really frustrating because I'm really into Melee now.
Well, it's like I don't know what percentage of people who buy the game play it competitively, and what percentage of people buy it who just play it to play it.
I could probably promise you any Melee sales in the last 5 years are due to competitive.
Well, that's just Melee sales. I'm talking about just Smash in general.
All I know is that Smash, whenever a super major is happening, is on the top of Twitch.
Yeah, you just have to think of the percentage of people who buy it though. It's like at the time when he made Brawl.
Oh yeah.
Was competitive Melee a thing? Yes, but was it huge? No.
No.
Now that it's bigger, they might see the draw and the necessity to make a competitive Smash.
See though, I think Sakurai is just against it. Also, he doesn't want to do another one.
Well, no, he barely wanted to do this one.
He didn't want to do Brawl, yeah.
Oh. I'm shocked they made a fourth.
Yeah, we're lucky to have a fourth. Even though I have a lot of issues with it, I still have a lot of fun playing it.
I like it.
I hate Rage.
I think it's the most fun to play out of all of them because it's the most...
Well, the barrier of being good is low.
Well, yeah, but it's still even though we played Melee a lot.
Yeah, but we never even
try to do anything
yeah, we just
impressive.
The thing is, we just played it.
Yeah, we're still just playing this one too.
To a degree.
We're not trying to do anything special or anything. We're just fighting. We just think we're good.
I don't know. I started thinking a lot more while I play. That's really it. Is I just started thinking.
Yeah.
Because before it was you could rely on instinct and just react to what's happening, but now it's I try to get into positions and stuff. Yeah, I'm just thinking more when I play. That's really the biggest change. And I am not using moves that are like Sheik's side smash. You should never really side smash because it's such a bad move. So I'm just thinking more and doing optimal move sets. Oh, Grant, I don't know if I ever said it or not, but one of the top people that... So I saw who won the 2 weeklies that are by us, who's been winning. The same person has won every tournament they've attended. His name is Rayquaza07.
Oh, no.
He's the fourth best in the state.
That's Anthony's friend.
He's the fourth best in the state.
Yeah.
That's his friend. Yeah. They're friends.
Yeah.
Anthony can't beat him.
So we're fucked. We can beat him. We just have to be super weird. We have to get to him first.
Well, yeah, but he's friends with Afin. He's friends with Afin, and we play him sometimes when he comes over.
And we can't beat him. I like this though. It's like a Naruto story plot. We just got to believe in the Nakama. We can overcome.
Fuck.
We can overcome.
What?
Super Saiyan, that ass.
That's Dragon Ball.
I'm gonna try these balls on your face.
Yo, you want to know what's bullshit?
What?
In Dragon Ball Super?
Well, first of all,
just hold up.
Okay.
Goku was fighting Krillin, and they had a beam struggle where Goku was in Super Saiyan Blue.
Why do you watch that show?
I want to see the Tournament of Power.
It sounds like it's gonna be bullshit because Krillin and Blue Goku. I don't even know what that is, but I know Goku don't glow blue, so it means he's strong.
He's a god now.
So why was Krillin doing that? Krillin ain't got hair.
Well, he does sometimes when he grows it.
That's GT, that's not canon.
No, that was in Dragon Ball Z with Buu Saga. He had hair. He's got his red shirt and khaki pants and hair.
You're right.
And a daughter.
You're right. I gave her a uterus.
He wished for it.
Did he?
Yeah, he wished her to be, like...
Have
Fertile?
human parts?
I don't know. I don't fucking... I know he
I
wished
really
for-
don't... I think she was... I thought...
I don't-
Bulma machined her a uterus.
Is that what they did?
I think.
I don't remember what they did. I just know
Come on,
she has a
Bulma.
baby.
Yeah. Android 18...
Uterus.
How uterus. Question about Android 18.
All right, so how does it work? But no, here's something that I noticed when I was I was in school, and I was supposed to be doing homework because I have like this little break, but I usually don't. I just go on YouTube and watch YouTube videos, and I ended up watching this clip of like the Buu Saga, and it was Go Tanks versus Super Buu.
Mm-hmm.
And even though the Buu Saga is like arguably like the worst part of Dragon Ball Z, because it's where he stops caring about it and just kind of goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was still like the anime was still like so much better than Super.
Yeah, super bad.
But I just need to watch it because no.
Also, Android 18, when Krillin wished for both Android 17 and 18 to have their bombs and explosive removed, the dragon said remove all mechanics from them and make them human again. So they're both human
Oh, okay.
because Krillin wished for those to be removed.
No. Well, that's neat.
So that means their kid was probably also an accident because Krillin was like, she can't get pregnant.
No, that's not what he was like. He's like, I'm gonna fuck this bitch.
Yeah, that is what he was like. Like Yamcha. No, don't be a Yamcha. Justin's the Yamcha of the podcast.
What?
Oh, Grant and I talking about anime on the podcast. I want to take this moment to say I think Grant and I are going to try to make an anime podcast in addition to your friend's podcast. So, more on that.
We just gotta come up with a name for it.
Yeah. And what we're
Right.
going to talk about when we record it on Monday. But that is something that we're looking out for, that you guys should look out for. Maybe episode 1 we'll talk about Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, I got a lot.
I got nothing, so maybe not. Other than I tried the first 6 episodes, and I was like
Why?
so disinterested the whole time.
Oh yeah, I tried as soon as it came out. I was like, "Yo, let's go!" And I watched it. And I was like, "I want to cry." But now I've been watching it, and it's like I hate it because for some reason I have to.
Nah,
It's like
that ain't me.
it's like when you start watching a shitty show like 7 seasons through, and it's on its 8th season, and it's its last season, and you just gotta see how it ends.
Like Dexter?
Like Dexter, it's like
I never finished Dexter.
You didn't miss out.
yeah, just after.
Wait, did you at least get to the 7th season?
That's not the good. This Trinity Killer is the good season.
Okay, I'm just telling you, the 7th season is the one with the hot girl.
I saw the intro, and that's all I ever cared about.
The intro to Dexter.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking
That's a
intro.
good-ass
Every
intro.
single time it makes me hungry.
What?
You've seen the intro to Dexter, yes?
It makes you hungry?
It makes
It
me
makes me hungry,
fucking
too.
starving.
Why?
Because
It's
he's
so
making
appetizing.
breakfast.
Why does it make you so hungry though?
Because it looks so good.
It looks so
All
good.
the sounds and images are perfectly like synced together to make it look delicious.
It looks delicious.
I think I'm just always hungry.
I don't notice anything different.
He doesn't get hungry, he is hungry.
Soy hungry.
Soy hungry.
Soy hombre.
No, it's Tango Hombre.
Soy tango hombre.
I have hunger.
No, it's I am have hunger.
I have
Soy
hunger.
tener hombre.
I am to have hunger. Soy feo. Soy insignifica.
All right.
No soy popular. No soy interesante.
So
No soy importante.
we get it. You're me IRL in real life,
I
which
like
is the
me.
IRL.
I like me IRL.
Okay, so talking about Grant and I doing that anime podcast is a good segue into this next part where I say that it's not about anime, but I quit my job.
Oh, you didn't know,
What?
Justin?
No, you're the only person I told because I was saving it for this.
Oh.
When I put in my 3 weeks, technically, the last time we tried to record, I was going to talk about it then, that day, that night, and that never happened. So, for reasons. So, stupid reasons. So,
That was 2 weeks ago?
it was 3.
That was 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. So, I quit my job. I have my notes here.
Took notes on it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot.
You take
I mean,
notes
it
on
takes a
everything.
lot to quit a job.
Not for me.
I don't like it.
But,
Man, Dan's a dick.
I hate me.
I'm not making enough money.
I quit.
I jerked off in your bathroom, and I'm scared to work here now.
No, they fired me. And that wasn't why. Okay, let's just put that out there. They fired me because I wasn't good at my job.
You got fired?
I got taken off the schedule.
I thought you quit.
Nah, that-
Specialty pet?
Oh, specialty pet.
Specialty pet, yeah.
Oh, that's what we're talking about?
I was a really bad stock boy, and I didn't know where any of the stuff was located in the store. Like
Yeah.
after 3 months of working there,
You were 15.
and there was one night where I was supposed to like I had a couple responsibilities when we closed. Every time that I was there when we closed, and one of like locking all the doors, like turning the lights off in like the back areas, like making sure like the back doors were clean. Like shit like that. And like one night I just didn't do any of it.
What?
And then I said that I did.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, I got nervous. I didn't want to tell him that like I didn't do it, and I was hoping he just like wouldn't check. And
That the doors were unlocked?
yeah, like I was hoping he wouldn't check, and then he went and checked, and he's like, This one's locked. You sure you did it?" I was like, "This one's unlocked." I was like, "Yeah, I totally did it. I don't know. I don't know what happened." And he's like, "Oh, okay." I hear him from the back. "This one's locked too." Or,
Unlocked.
right.
You hear from the back. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck?
And then like 20 seconds later, I just hear like again, like he's further in realizing I didn't do anything. Like, "Are you sure you did this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he walked out, and he was like, "All right. I mean, I guess it's fine. I did it all." And then we left, and then I never worked another shift.
Yeah, they probably thought you were like stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my
At
lord.
that point, I had been a good employee.
Like DC at our work, who put a deep dish in upside down and cut it and boxed it.
Well, you're kidding me.
Oh my god, no, he
It
didn't.
was so high. He was laying
okay,
in
that's
a
different.
deep dish. And instead of putting the toppings upright, he put the bottom on the top, and he cut it and boxed it. And then our boss opened it up, and he goes, when it weighs, and he goes, "What the fuck is this?"
Okay, that's different.
And then we didn't fire him because, like, I don't know why you can't fire anyone.
It's hard to fire someone.
At
Yeah,
Little Caesars, it's very hard to fire.
But, like, he put it in upside down, and it was high.
But I quit my job.
Yeah, back to this.
I quit my job. I was bored. And every attempt I had made to, like, grow myself into a different position or benefit my current position, it was just shut down because I was contract. I wasn't employed by the people that were superior to me in that office because I can do things better in other places. This job allowed me to program a lot during the day because I would have a few hours. I was able to improve myself in that regard and to do school. It's like I directly saw the result of people spending 4 years in college, getting a master's in engineering, and then going to a shitty office every day and like seeing the same things every day. And maybe for those people their work is fulfilling enough, but whenever I would see like a placard on someone's desk that said 25 years service, I would feel sick to my stomach. I mean, that was ultimately an environment I don't want to be in. Is what I realized. I didn't have to be there for 25 years, but I also didn't have to be there much longer than I already was. So I left.
So what are you doing now?
Right now, I mean, I'm applying different places. I'm talking to a few different places. So it's not... I mean, I have money. I can wait a couple months before I should go back to a job because I still live at home. What I have in my head right now is I see this prime opportunity to create a shit ton of stuff and put it into the world.
Like what? Where?
You know what we're doing right now?
Like what we're doing right now.
This
so
isn't a revenue stream.
It's not even revenue. Just create a shit ton of stuff and see what happens. I'm curious what I'm capable of when I work for myself.
Just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
Not even seeing what sticks. I just want to create stuff.
Just throwing
Not
shit
even
at
shit,
walls.
just throwing anything. Everything at the
You
wall.
could be like that.
Pretty much, I want to throw.
See what happens to the wall.
Oh, it's covered in shit.
That is a baby.
I mean, my original plan with quitting
oh no, you hit
my
the old lady.
my original plan with quitting my job was to program a lot more, and I still am. I've been programming. I mean, I was programming 10 hours a week while I was doing my job, and it just wasn't enough for me. So I want to program more and work for myself and build my skills and go to better places. I am going to be programming and stuff and like focusing on my skills, but I want to challenge myself in a creative sense and just see what I'm capable of, because I feel like, first of all, most people don't do this, where they just dedicate themselves to different crafts for 60 days is my time period.
Yeah, they can't afford to.
Right, they can't afford to. But I see this golden opportunity in myself and my life where I can just do whatever I can.
Because you can afford to.
Right. So I really like struggling.
What?
Like I like that sense of struggling and learning new things.
Oh.
Yeah.
You love to struggle.
I love struggling.
I hate struggling.
I like it when things are going hard and I don't know what's going on. I just kind of just go with it.
But I like the process of learning and getting good at things. Like, I really like playing job simulation games and learning how they work. Like Factorio is like...
Oh, okay.
Or like Minecraft, or like... whatever that prison simulator
Farm
game
simulator?
is. No, not Farm Simulator. But like...
That app where you're George Bush and you're selling hot dogs?
Exactly. Like that app where I'm George Bush is selling hot dogs.
What?
But no, like games like Factorio or games like Prison Architect or just like work-based games.
Like
where
Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Roller Coaster Tycoon even, yeah. Like work games where...
Zoo Tycoon?
It's the same fucking thing.
I like the process of learning that game, but then once I learn the game...
You're bored.
I'm bored.
This means you'll never be satisfied.
You like School Tycoon?
Sure.
I didn't like that one.
You like educational video games?
Oh, I do.
I don't think so.
I like Putt Putt.
That's not educational.
It's
Or
an
you mean Putt Putt with the car?
Yeah, Putt Putt's
That's
the
a
car.
good one. What's the speed run on that?
I don't fucking know.
Like
Fast.
29 seconds or something?
No, not seconds. It's just fast.
Oh.
But like, I don't know. I like Putt Putt. I like Pajama Sam.
But anyways, I like that process of struggling and learning, like a lot. Which is why I like playing StarCraft, because that ceiling is so high and I will probably never achieve it. But it's always like a goal to strive for. That's never ending. Which is why I also like Smash a lot, and I don't really like other fighting games. But anyways, that's just like fighting games. I like how Smash feels.
Other fighting games just have higher barriers of entry.
Right, but I just really like how Smash feels. But yeah, in the next 60 days of being 20, so in like a week or so here, birthday is on the 21st, so 60 days after that, I want to have at least 6 episodes of Your Friends podcast out. I want 3 test episodes of the new anime podcast with Grant, and then maybe even another new podcast with someone doing something. I have no idea. I'm not like against anything. I want to do an open mic night at a comedy club. So I want to write 10 minutes of comedic material. I want to live stream on Twitch. I think that would be a good opportunity to like do a work and play thing and connect with people.
Live stream what?
I don't even know. Like whatever I'm doing. I know if there's ever 5 people we're talking to, I would just sit there for
Live stream
30 minutes and talk to them. What?
Live stream Oos.
Yeah, I could live stream that, or I could even like live stream editing the podcast if enough people want to come see that. Like, I have no idea. I'm not against live streaming anything. It's just an opportunity for a sense of like a break, but also still being productive in this creative sense. I also want to write for an hour a day, and the nature of whatever I'm writing could be like for the comedy, could be a journal. I mean, I already journal, but just keep doing that. Even like sketches, because I do also want to do video content. And now I'm really interested in doing video content because it would be so difficult to create something good. I want all this to be good stuff. I don't want to just create something and be like, oh, that's good enough. Like, I really want to challenge myself and see what I'm capable of in these 60 days. So I want to document the next 60 days with some sort of film content, which most probably would be like a vlog type thing, but I don't want it to be a vlog. Like, I don't want it to be a FouseyTube thing. I want it to be something I would want to watch. What's the most important thing is if I would listen to or watch or participate in whatever I'm doing. But the most important thing is I'm creating something I'm happy with and that I would also enjoy watching, which I think will hold me to the highest standard. So not daily videos, but frequent, and I'm thinking maybe 20. So that'd be 3 a day. 1 every 3 days. It doesn't even have to be like I want 20 videos, and I do want some to be like document-esque with like a vlog style. But I want to do like maybe a couple sketches, like their comedy group, the Donald Glover sketch group, and I think doing sketches with you guys or Brett or anyone else who wants to participate would be fun, and something just to do. Open mic night at a comedy club. I just want to do 5 songs.
Like
Right, but it would probably be rap just due to equipment limitations. Unless I get access or anything. Like I played drums. Like I did band throughout middle school, and I played drums like halfway through high school, but I haven't really touched anything in a really long time. Like I know piano, I know drums, I know a little bit guitar. But I don't have these things available to me, even to play, but even further to record. So the cool thing about rap is, I mean, I could take someone else's instrumental, or I could make my own instrumentals, which is probably why, like, I mean, rap is like the lowest barrier of entry to any music.
You got those SoundCloud rappers.
SoundCloud rappers. Y'all know who it is with -3 followers.
Yeah, you don't got those SoundCloud musicians because you need instruments and an ability to record it.
Right.
Which is a harder thing to get than just your voice and a computer.
Right. But, yeah, like 5 songs. I really would like at least one of those songs to be, like, completely original, instrumental, and lyrics and everything else. So all of these things that I am gonna dedicate the next 60 days to creating in, I also consume most frequently. Like music, stand-up, podcasts, and film is pretty much all of it. I really do think that with how easy it is to access content in our generation with like social media and everything else, we've grown into a generation of consumers, and with little to no participation into that, which I've touched base on in previous episodes. So, yeah. These next 60 days, I'm going to... Not the next 60 days, but after I turn 20, those 60 days, I'm going to challenge myself to create all these things I want to do. I saw.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said.
Shut up, Siri.
Right. And something else that came of this, Final FM. In the future, I would like to grow into like a media company. I just want a place for myself and like my friends to be able to express themselves, and I want to help people create stuff. So whatever form that takes in the future, I'd really like to try to do something like that. I don't even know what that would be, but that's definitely something I'd like. This episode was sponsored by Harris Design. Do you have walls? Do you want things on those walls?
Maybe art?
Maybe art?
Maybe
Custom
shelves?
art? Custom wood wall art?
Pretty fancy.
Pretty fucking fancy.
Looks neat. Surprise your friends.
Looks neat. Surprise your friends. We're surprised with the wall art we have here. Thank you to Nathan over at Harris Design.
Spice up your walls.
Spice up your walls.
Spice up your life.
It's just Nathan. He makes pallet wood art and he makes custom furniture. So if you want like a coffee table or anything, if you're interested, go to harrisdesign.design and you'll find links to his Instagram. You can email him. Maybe get something custom, go to his Etsy, buy a wall art. They're super cool. All the wood comes from Metro Detroit. He buys everything local. So if you care about things like patriotism,
Local business.
and amazing wall art that will make all your friends super jealous,
Let's be honest. It'll shock your friends.
it'll shock your friends. These pieces of super strong, high
Highly
quality,
durable.
highly durable. It's wood, dude.
Oh, for
highly
sure.
customizable.
Yep. Send an email over to Nathan at harrisdesign.design@gmail.com. Get something super custom for your walls, coffee table, whatever. Use promo code FRIENDS at checkout on the Etsy site and get 10% off your first purchase.
Maybe
Ooh,
something for your mom.
maybe something for your mom, your
Makes
dad.
great gifts.
Oh my god. Gifts. Harris Design, created for individuals.
People think that pouring the milk first is normal.
Those people are serial killers.
Dude. Oh, Mr. R, he went to
Yeah.
he's a really good Sheik player, one of the best in the world. He does that first, and the Smash community hates the fuck out of him.
I like the tweet of it where it was like, all right, I got the perfect way now. Cereal, no, milk, then cereal, then a
Then
bowl.
bowl.
It's a good tweet.
Oh man, I loved watching the Smash community go against Mr. R. That was funny.
Well, it's like, who puts milk first? You have no idea how much milk you need before the cereal's in there. There's no possible way to know.
And then if you do the cereal second, like, I feel like before there was enough weight of the cereal to push it underneath the milk, like, the cereal would pile up, and then you'd lose a lot of cereal because it would spill over the edge of the bowl before you had enough in there to weigh it down to push it all the way to the bottom of the bowl.
I've never tried it because I thought it was too stupid to try.
Yeah, I've never once tried it, but that's what I've always thought would happen.
I know, like, what I thought would happen is like the cereal would just float on the milk, and like you wouldn't be able to get nearly enough in there.
Yeah, exactly. But you wouldn't be able to get enough in there to weigh it down enough to where it would push it to the bottom of the bowl before it spilled over the sides.
It never would weigh it down until you pushed it down. Is what I would think.
So you think you just push it down and then it stays down?
You have to push it down until the milk envelops it. Otherwise, it'll just float on top of the milk because it's just grain.
Well, I think the weight of it would eventually push it. Eventually, I mean, it works. People do it. So, like, eventually...
You don't know how they do it.
Well, probably the weight of it push it.
I-
Or they just eat less cereal than we do.
Yeah, I think they just eat less cereal,
Oh, and they're dumb for that.
but they have more milk, which is, some say the best part is the broth.
It's not a broth. It's milk.
I'll-
Cereal's not a soup. Hot dogs aren't sandwiches.
I think I have something saved for that. No, I don't. I didn't have it. I have a different one saved. It was a Sesame Street meme, and it was Grover working in a restaurant, and another puppet was there, and he goes, "All right, now tell me, Mr. Phillips, is cereal a soup? And if so, is milk the broth? Your wife and child's life depends on it."
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It was really fucking weird, but it just made me think: is cereal a soup? Because
No.
why not?
Because it's not hot.
Is that what about What about that Spanish soup that they serve cold?
That's a special kind of soup that people designate as a special soup.
Yeah, but it's cold soup.
Okay, but they call it cold soup.
No, they don't. They just serve it cold. They don't call it cold soup.
Okay, but they
the soup
still-
isn't called
they still
Frio
call-
Sopa.
They still call it
They don't
like
call it
soup. They still call it a soup, and they call it a special soup because it's served cold.
They don't
call
call-
cereal. They don't call it cereal soup.
You had this. This is the same argument that Brett had. You don't call a sandwich by its meat name, but you do all the time. What's a Philly cheesesteak? A fucking sandwich. What's a ham? What's a ham and cheddar? A sandwich.
A boring
Ham and
sandwich.
cheese on rye? That's a fucking sandwich.
That's a person.
Okay, but that's the sandwich argument, not the soup argument.
Then
soup
what's the
argument-
difference?
Every single kind of soup has the word soup in it. Besides chowders, but the chowder is the name of the soup. It's just a different kind of soup, and they call it chowder.
So, like cereal.
No, because cereal isn't the milk. Cereal is just... That'd be like calling chicken noodle soup. That'd be like calling chicken noodle soup. If just the chicken.
Why?
Because cereal isn't... It's just... You can eat that plain without any milk, and it's still cereal. That's not a soup. It's just fucking Cheerios. All right? You can't just eat pieces of chicken and call that chicken noodle soup. You're wrong.
So if you add milk, it's soup? Is what you just said?
No, I'm saying it because when you add the milk, you don't like change the name of it. You don't call it cereal soup at that point. You still just call it cereal because it's just cereal.
You call it cereal with milk.
No, no one says that.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
No, it's not. No one says that.
That's what it's called. That's
You
what it's
literally-
called.
Have you
That's
ever... Okay, you ask every single person you talk to in the next 7 days, besides me and Brett, every single person you talk to, you ask them what they had for breakfast that morning, and if they say nothing, you say, what would you say if you said that you had cereal? And they would not tell you
cereal because I
they
said
had
cereal. I told
and
them
milk.
cereal.
So ask them what they would say if they had Lucky Charms that morning.
They would say Lucky Charms, you idiot.
Okay, exactly. No one is going to say cereal and milk.
No one would say it because I said, hey, what would you say if you had Lucky Charms? They'd be like, I'd say I had Lucky Charms.
Okay, then you survey every single person that you talk to for the next 7 days, and you see if any of them tell you they had cereal in the
Did
morning.
you go- when you
and
went to-
if so,
when-
you
hold-
count
hold
how
on.
many of those people say cereal and milk. It's gonna be 0.
When you went to elementary school and they served cereal for lunch sometimes,
What? That never happened.
That happens sometimes.
that happened at public school.
Didn't happen in private school.
Anywho,
Right.
they would call it cereal and milk.
Well, I'm going to Google what's a soup. Soup. A liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc. in stock or water.
Yeah, where in there does it say grain and milk?
Well, it also says boiling. A substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency.
What is that?
That's what soup is.
Sounds like
Is that the
cereal.
secondary definition of soup?
Sounds like-
Perceived soup?
Sounds like cereal is perceived
Well,
soup.
That's a substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency. That's okay. The waves and the water beyond have become a thick brown soup. That's using soup as like an analogy.
Man, that milk made that cereal soup.
Wow. Okay, so cereal is
The secondary definition of soup.
no. What's the word for analogy? But you're trying to use it as like
Analogous?
I couldn't think of how to say it. Yeah, that means cereal is analogous to soup, but cereal is not soup.
All right. Is ramen noodle soup?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just add water.
Why, though?
I don't know. You boil it.
Do you call it ramen noodle soup?
The definition it says it boils. So
Do you call
boil
it-
so it's soup?
Do you call it ramen noodle soup, though?
No,
So why are you so fixated on calling it cereal soup?
because no one. Wait, I'm not. No
Why-
one says
why-
that. No one's ever said that in their life.
You can eat ramen noodles by themselves without boiling water.
Maybe ramen noodles aren't a soup.
It
Based on the definition I just created for soup, ramen noodles wouldn't be soup. Ramen noodles would be their own different thing.
Is cereal bad for you?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
way too much milk.
That was the first thing. Yeah, it's I Google is cereal soup, and here's the first answer, Justin. Yeah.
Damn.
It says yeah, and soup is broth and vegetables. Cereal is like oats and grains and milk. Cereal doesn't have to be cooked. Is cereal a salad? Hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold on. What's their argument?
No, there's no lettuce.
It's salad before the milk soaks it up, but when the milk is added, it's a soup.
So cereal starts as a salad and ends as a soup.
If they ask you soup or salad, you could just reply cereal and then still be like, okay, soup or salad.
No, you can ask for cereal and they'll ask for
Soup
super
or
salad.
salad.
Oh my god.
No, there's only 2 food groups. Super
Oh,
salad.
here's one now. Is chili a soup?
Yeah. It's like boiled warm with meat.
Chili doesn't have a broth.
What?
it
Yeah, it
does.
does.
What is it?
It's like the broth.
like
I
beef
don't
stock.
fucking know. It's the chili juice broth.
But like a lot of times, like you can have chili and it's just completely thick and there's no broth.
I've never had it like that. That sounds disgusting. That sounds absolutely appalling.
Traditionally, soups are classified into 2 main groups: clear soups and
Salads.
thick soups. Nah, but thick soups.
Man, it's soup dumb thing.
Wait, what's the difference between a soup and a stew?
Stews.
Cereal is stew?
Stews are have ooh, what's the difference?
Generally, soups have more liquid.
You can have a stew that has no broth. It was just cooked in
So
broth and served
chili
without
could
it.
be a soup or a stew. But
Yeah.
so can cereal.
So cereal.
Cereal is fucking cereal. It's not a soup or
Hold
a
on.
stew. It's cereal, and it's not a salad.
That I don't agree
That's
with
a
that
controversial opinion,
one.
Justin.
I don't agree with the salad one.
Cereal not being a salad is not controversial.
You're right. Soup is not a salad.
Sometimes we're not sure.
all in the
blah,
milk.
blah 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 blah. Here it is.
Who was the first person to ask if a hot dog was a sandwich? Because they started this, and fuck them.
A hot dog is a sandwich when the hot dog bun is separated.
But when it's not separated, it's
a hot dog.
It's a bun, therefore it's a hot dog.
No,
Correct.
but like
It's all in the
What
separation.
makes-
I still don't like when restaurants put burgers under the sandwiches one. Because
Why?
I get
Burgers
it, it's a
is-
sandwich,
They
but
are a
like,
sandwich.
it's a burger. Like, call it a burger.
no, it's.
I agree there should be a separate subcategory.
There, sometimes they do it where it's burgers and then sandwiches and wraps because sandwiches and wraps are.
Well,
just-
sometimes they'll do sandwiches, and then they have burgers, and then they also have regular other sandwiches that aren't burgers in the same category. It's like, no, just make two categories.
well,
I don't want to cipher through your sandwiches looking for your burgers.
That just takes up menu space. They have limited menu space. This is just
Make the font smaller.
That's stupid. How would you read it as well?
It depends, like, how many burgers they have on the menu.
If they have like more,
Oh.
if they have at least 8, there should be a separate category.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Probably less.
Is oatmeal a soup?
I mean, it soaks up the broth that you cook it in, which
So
is
is it
water.
what is it a stew then?
Again, it depends. You can make ramen like super stew. Wait. I guess the only difference between most of the stews I've had in my life are just soups.
Yeah.
Then you haven't had stew.
I'm saying most.
I've had. Oh, have you ever had a
List of
chili?
soups.
That's a stew.
What are cereals on this?
Cincinnati chili is they make their chili, but here's the thing. They put cinnamon in it. It's fucking delicious, but then they put it over pasta. So then all the liquid's soaked up into the pasta and the chili.
See,
It's
also
fucking incredible.
cereal.
See if somebody changed the Wikipedia page for soup to add cereal.
I was about
Oh,
to.
Look for
It's
cereal.
locked.
See, look for
No, it's locked.
what's locked.
A cereal is any grass cultivated into edible components of its grain. What? Grass. Oh, so cereal is just like taking a grain and making it into a oat. What if you... So
Rice is technically a cereal.
Right. So what about wild rice soup, Justin?
You got me.
it's all just weird.
You got. If you think about the classic definition of what cereal is, then okay. Sorry, I'm an originalist. I like to think about cereal the way that our founding fathers thought of cereal, and that was Cheerios with bananas in a bowl full of milk.
As it
That
should
makes
be.
it a soup. If it has bananas in it, there'd be an interaction between both the liquid and the solid, forming a different brothy mixture.
That doesn't make it a soup. That makes it you put bananas in your cereal.
No, but like if you put, say like cocoa pebbles, when you put it in the
Okay,
when
yeah.
you put it, it makes a chocolate
It
milk
makes
broth.
chocolate broth. Yeah, it's not broth. It's milk. But yeah, go on.
Chocolate milk broth
It turns the milk chocolatey.
and a broth.
Doesn't make it a broth.
Burgers or
Look
sandwiches.
up the definition of broth. Yeah, burgers are sandwiches. I agree.
Cereal is soup.
No,
Just a subcategory.
no.
Hot dogs are sandwiches.
What do you want me to look up?
Look up the definition of broth so I can prove to him milk is not a broth.
I guess this is what it all
If it's got
lays
the
on.
word hot or boiled, fuck you.
Broth is a savory liquid, milk, made of water, in which bones, meat, fish, or vegetables have been simmered.
Nowhere in there does it say grain. It also says simmered.
Right. You can make
It can be eaten alone, but it is most commonly used to prepare other dishes, such as soups, gravies, and cereals.
It does not say cereals.
No, it says sauces.
Yeah, fuck you.
What about a stock? Is milk a stock?
Okay. No.
Stock is a flavored liquid preparation. It forms the basis of many dishes, particularly soups and cereals.
Doesn't say cereals. It says sauces.
yeah, but like it could be a stock that would make it a soup still.
Nah, making a stock, you have to simmer animal bones, meat, seafood, vegetables, or water or wine. You have to simmer.
Yeah.
Then
You
what
don't
it-
simmer milk to make milk.
Meat,
You could.
bones.
That's not how you make milk, though.
No, you just milk a cow.
I don't know how you make milk.
You milk a cow. It comes from a cow. You
Wait,
milk
don't
it.
you have to boil the milk?
When you
That's just to- that's
pasteurize,
just to pasteurize
it,
it.
you can have unpasteurized milk. It's
You
just-
can have cold soup.
yeah.
Yeah, but when you make the soup, it was hot. And you let it cool down.
Yeah, when you make the milk, you make it hot.
When
and
you
let
make
it cool down.
pasteurized
No, but
milk.
when you first make it, it's not hot.
If you pasteurize it,
When
it
you
is.
milk that cow, it's not hot.
Yeah, but
When
when
you
pa-
put the ingredients on top of the stovetop, it's not hot.
Okay, but then it is hot, and then you don't have it until you've made it hot.
You can
have it
before
cold.
It's hot when you're dealing with milk.
No, you can. If you pasteurize it, you don't have it before it's hot because you have to heat it to pasteurize it.
Yeah, but if you're drinking unpasteurized milk, it was never hot, and it's milk.
So if you're having unpasteurized milk cereal,
If
is
you're
that
having
a soup?
unpasteurized soup,
No, because
Why?
it didn't get hot.
It did when it pasteurized the milk.
You said unpasteurized.
Okay, if you have pasteurized, then
that's every milk,
except for unpasteurized.
which no one drinks because they don't sell because it's not safe.
Yeah. So
I still don't understand what the difference is. There's a process between a cold soup and you heat it and then it's soup, but then you have milk and then you heat it and then you
Then you
It's
let
fine.
it cool, and then you put
you
it
can
in your
have milk
cereal.
hot too. I don't understand why there's this idea that not hot milk is not allowed.
I don't want to have
One
hot
glass of
milk
before you go to
cereal.
bed?
That's soup.
No, it's warm milk.
Is hot chocolate with marshmallows a soup?
Well, no, it's broth, and that's traditionally you don't eat broth alone. As the Wikipedia article says, you put things like grains and cereals into it.
It doesn't say cereals.
No.
No.
But let's diverge from this one into the hot dog sandwich one.
Okay.
I believe it is a sandwich.
I also believe it's a sandwich. Why
I
not?
believe it could be a sandwich.
I believe it is.
I believe it's a sandwich once the bun becomes severed.
No, even if the bun is unsevered, because you can have sandwiches where the bun, where the bread is one whole thing that you just shoved meat
Like a
into.
baguette?
I guess like sub sandwiches.
Yeah, that doesn't make it not a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hot dogs are sandwiches.
That one was easy. Cereals or soups.
This one,
They aren't fucking soups.
this one
So
actually,
wait. Is a pizza a sandwich?
it could.
No.
A calzone is.
That's not a pizza.
A calzone is a sandwich.
A
A
calzone
pizza is
is
not.
a
A pizza has one layer. Doesn't
A
even have top.
A
The
pizza.
crust rises.
And then it's still the bottom.
Yeah,
no,
no, the
then it
crust-
becomes a bowl.
The crust is the crust.
Does that mean pizza's a soup?
No, pizza.
No, pizza's a salad.
Just a very shallow
No, pizza,
soup.
pizza's a pizza. It's a leftover thing where you just throw all your
leftover
shit into
sandwich.
it. You throw all your shit on this. It's like, I didn't eat this. Fuck it. It's going on this dough. Wait, it's a flatbread. Flatbread's are sandwich.
No, they aren't.
There you
Flatbreads
go.
don't have tops and bottoms.
It doesn't matter. A flatbread's classified as a sandwich.
Bullshit.
Bitch, you worked at a
If you
sandwich
fold the flatbread over, it becomes a sandwich. If you leave it not folded,
It's an open-faced
it's an
sandwich.
open-faced sandwich.
Pizzas are sandwiches.
I
They're
know
just
they are.
open-faced sandwiches. The world is crumbling around
So no,
me.
all it is the constructs we use to define food are so vague we can fit every food into one
Except
category.
cereals can't be soups.
No, they have to be
I mean,
something. They can't be their own category.
I think we just refer to foods pretty specifically all the time.
Yeah, we're not vague. We're not vague enough with our categories. Soup
Because you have no reason to.
defines something so vague that it doesn't matter what it is. Like think of
Every single definition of soup we've looked up has used the word simmer or boil and has never used the word grain.
But you can have a cold soup.
you probably made the soup hot first to make the
You
soup.
had to make the milk hot first
Not
to make it.
make the milk, just to make the milk safe.
That's
Then
a,
it-
yeah,
it's hot.
you had to.
You don't have to make the broth hot to cook it.
You have
Well-
to make the broth hot to cook the things you cooked in the broth.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, you have to cook the meat to make it safe to. Yeah.
You cook it just to make it safe. You cook it so you eat it so it doesn't taste like shit.
And so it's safe.
What's a corn dog?
You don't. Corn dog is a sandwich.
I feel like it has
Just
to
on a stick.
it has to be a sandwich on a stick.
Is it a kebab then?
Oh, wait, is it a kebab?
No, it's just a subcategory of the sandwich.
A kebab is not as... Look up kebab. The kebab is not a subcategory of a sandwich.
This is not how I thought this episode would go. Kebab.
It isn't how it went for a long time.
No, this is its own. This has been going on for a bit.
Oh, is there no Wikipedia page for kebabs?
There has to be.
Can we make one?
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Oh, I would have put an O in there too.
Based on grilled meat and now with many variants, such as on a steak.
Is that a
Wait,
corn?
no, it says as shish kebab and doner kebab.
What's a doner kebab?
They're just kebabs.
Okay.
Does it say a kebab can be breaded?
That's where I'm.
There you go. Well, yes, it's a kebab.
Yeah. Is it
But
a
it's
kebab
also a
sandwich?
Hold on.
It exists in both worlds.
So if we made a Venn diagram of
Does
kebabs,
it consist of if you put anything on a stick, is it now a kebab?
Yes.
Can I make soup a kebab if I put a stick in it?
A
Yeah,
whale
yeah.
becomes a kebab once you harpoon it.
you have to freeze the soup to make it a
Spears and
kebab.
harpoons are different.
Our coworker at work has seen me and Justin argue, and he had put an input in, and he said, "You guys have the stupidest arguments I have ever seen in my life."
And then we started analyzing the things we argue about mid-argument a lot now at work, and they are some of the stupidest things I've ever
It's
argued
fun
about.
to argue, and we're petty people.
Hybrid.
Cereal hasn't reached an agreement.
Any sandwich has the ability, has the latent potential to become a kebab.
Like everything else.
There are 3 food groups: salads, soups, and kebabs.
What about sandwiches?
Sandwiches can be kebabs.
Oh my!
Sandwich is a subcategory of a kebab.
Everything can be a kebab.
There's just no stick in it.
No, a soup can't be a kebab.
Yeah, the soups and salads can't be kebabs because you can't put a stick into it. But sandwiches can be
It
kebabs.
depends how thick the broth is, but then it's a stew.
So there's 3 general
It's soup, salad,
has to be
kebab.
4. There has to be 4.
What's the 4th?
I don't know.
No,
Dessert.
Ice cream
You
is a
you
stew.
put a stick on it. It's a kebab.
If soup is a cereal,
Ice cream's
if
what?
cereal's a soup,
Ice cream's a
then,
kebab. You can put a stick in it
no, then
until
ice,
it melts. Then it's a soup.
then ice cream's
So what's ice cream like? Like you
A
don't,
kebab.
you have soft serve. What is that? In a cone.
that's a soup.
That's a sandwich.
No, that's a stew.
This is a sandwich.
No, that's a stew.
just a stickless kebab.
It's a stew.
Over this. Sandwiches are subcategories. Sandwiches are subcategories of kebabs because they're just kebabs without sticks. Therefore, ice cream is a kebab without a stick. It's a stickless kebab. It's a subcategory of kebabs.
It's
ice cream
a
is a
stickless kebab
subcategory
is just
of kebab.
another
It's a
food.
different. Yeah, it's not.
Anything that's not a soup or a salad, you can't put sticks in those.
A stickless kebab is just a pre-kebab.
It's a pre-bob.
It's a pre-kebab, bro. Bruh.
What about drinks? Are these soups?
Drinks are drinks, bro. They're not food.
No, you gotta
You're right.
boil it first.
You got food. You got
That's
food
why
and
milk
drinks.
is a soup.
Drinks have categories too.
I can't. They're all drinks.
Alcoholic pop and water.
What's milk?
Milk's a water mixture.
Milk is a stock.
Juices are water mixtures.
So is
Pop's
milk.
a water mixture.
So is
All right.
milk.
So
Yeah,
everything
he said milk was.
everything's water.
Yeah, I mean everything is
Every
water.
drink is water.
So you got
Except
your
for
3
cereals.
You
Unless you're
have,
drinking like ethylene glycol.
so you have
It's
4
not water.
You have 4 things to choose from when you go out
Anything
to a
edible has
restaurant.
water in it.
You got soup, salad, kebabs, and water.
No, water makes up all those things. I guess it depends what you kebab your things with.
All right, you got 4 things to choose from when you go to a
Well,
restaurant.
5 if you count
No, you got
usable
4.
and reusable kebabs.
You got 4: water, earth, fire, and air.
But only
You're
the
forgetting-
avatar can control all
You're
elements.
forgetting salads. Discovered the 4 categories of all things: soups, salads, kebabs, water. There are no other things.
Only the avatar
So
can
that-
control all 4
That
elements.
means, by that logic, if there's only 4,
Logic has a new
cereal
album
has to fit in somewhere.
coming out.
Are you saying it's a soup or a salad?
It's a kebab.
It is not a kebab.
All right. Well, when there's no milk in it, it's a kebab
It's
without
a
a
salad.
stick. No.
It's also a salad.
Oh, you're right. No,
Until
when
it
there's
gets a
when there's
stick.
no stick in it, it's a salad.
Wait,
No,
doesn't that mean salad's just a kebab?
No, because you can't.
You have to eat it with a fork.
You can't put a stick through every single piece of lettuce.
Yeah, you can't have
In
the whole
one-
salad.
you can't
You
eat
can't
the
have
whole
the
salad on
one
a stick.
salad kebab.
That's why you can't turn a salad
As
into
Dimitri
kebab.
Martin once said, the process of eating salads is just making smaller salads. You gotta stick a little bit of lettuce, you gotta stick a little bit of carrots, you gotta stick the tomato or try, and then put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's a kebab.
No, that's a one small kebab you made out of your big salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
just,
way, okay, you know what? Okay, fine. Kebabs are subcategories of salads. Is this what you want?
No.
There's only soups and salads.
We're back. Okay, that's where we were before. We're back there.
All right, we're back to 2. So that means cereal's a soup.
Yeah, or it's both. Cereal is both.
Cereal
Well,
has
once
to
you
be both.
add milk, it's a soup.
Cereal's
Milkless
a
cereal
salad.
is a salad, and cereal and milk.
Okay, if you
Is a
add milk,
soup.
it has to fall under the soup category. But if there's no milk, it has to be under the salad category.
Yes.
And salad categories.
Wait.
What?
Is milk the dressing to the salad?
No, because once you add milk, it's not a salad anymore.
No. Unless it's unpasteurized.
If it's
No, because-
unpasteurized milk, it's a soup. It's a salad with milk dressing.
Is it, like,
But if
thick?
it's pasteurized milk,
It is not
No.
about thickness. It's about the boiling.
No, if you no.
I'm looking up what a dressing is.
Look up the definition. Milk cannot be a dress. The dressing.
Unpasteurized milk.
The amount of dressing cannot outnumber the amount of the salad. Then it's a soup.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
You have more milk than you have cereal.
do you? Do you?
But do you?
Okay, when have you ever filled a bowl with dressing and then put your salad in?
I don't fill it
one
with
does
milk
that.
first.
That's the wrong.
Oh shit!
That's why it's wrong.
Oh shit! Milk's a dressing. Cereal's a soup. No, it's not a soup. It's a salad.
Salad with milk dressing.
Oh no! Unless you add enough milk where the milk outnumbers. If you eat once you eat enough of the cereal, it becomes a soup because the milk outnumbers the cereal. But if the cereal outnumbers the milk, it is a
If
salad.
you had, those bowls where they have the dividers between the cereal and the milk. That's a perfect salad because you take your salad and you dip it in your dressing.
It's a perfect salad. Unless one of them, once you stop
never
making perfect ratios, you either have a soup or a salad.
It's never a perfect ratio. You always have more cereal than milk in that ratio.
Then it's always a salad.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can
always a
only
salad.
fill. You can only
Until you
fill.
kebab it.
What's a Rice Krispie treat?
You can't kebab it. It's a kebab without because you can
It's a
stick it to the
stew.
whole thing.
Okay, yes.
It's a kebab with no stick.
It's a stew. With no stick.
Stew's just a soup.
No.
It's a subcategory of soup.
And a kebab's a salad.
There
so,
are only salad soups and water, Alex.
So
you need to pick one.
so that means wait. If kebabs are subcategories of salad and Rice Krispie treats are stickless kebabs,
Yeah.
they're still salads.
I don't understand why cereal.
Hold on. I don't even follow our own logic anymore.
I don't understand why.
Why are
soup-
kebabs subcategories of salads?
You need
Because
to
once
fork
you
the salad.
yeah, once you fork the salad, it's a kebab. The only way to eat a salad is to kebab
So
it.
technically, like, if you had a bunch of burgers,
And
that
you
would
c-
be a salad of burgers, and then once you stick one of them with a
What?
stick,
Everything's
it's
only salads.
not if it's a soup.
No, a burger's a sandwich, which is a subcategory of kebab, which is a subcategory of salad.
And everything's a salad.
So burgers are inherently salads.
I'm like,
They're just
God.
grabbable. Sandwiches aren't a subcategory of kebab. They're a subcategory of salad that you've made grabbable.
No, because
Yes.
a salad has multiple. You can't grab a salad in one piece. Isn't a salad. You can't have one piece and that be your whole salad.
No,
you
no,
can't
no,
have
no,
one
look,
piece
listen, look,
and
look,
that be your
look,
whole
look,
sandwich.
look, look. It's layered. It's a layered sandwich.
You can't layer.
It's not a
but
hor-
you can't
salad.
layer a salad. But you
no,
can
no,
pick it
no, no,
up.
no, no, no. Salads are horizontal. The top, each ingredient goes horizontal. You have your lettuce, and you have a plethora. You have carrots over here, tomatoes.
But there is no way to stack that vertically and hold it in one thing.
Yes,
Therefore,
it
they're
is.
not the same.
You can do it.
No,
You kebab it.
impossible.
You kebab it.
No, yes, you can.
No, you can't. There are too
put
many.
if you put a bun around the salad, you could fit each ingredient into the bun.
Okay, then this means that salads technically are subcategories. They're just bunless sandwiches, and sandwiches are just stickless kebabs, and kebabs are just a subcategory of salads. Therefore, salads are salads.
Yeah.
Yes. But now
I mean, technically, people are salads because of all the atoms.
No,
we are.
we're not. We're Yeah, we're salads because we're not soups. No, but we're mostly water. We're soups.
But we're solid.
Yeah, we're not a
Kinda.
liquid.
Yeah, but that's just
We're
'cause
not sitting in a broth.
We're just soups that are encased.
No, we're like a
So
reverse
like a hot
soup.
dog without a bun.
No,
we're
there's
like
no liquid there.
We're like a reverse soup.
We're still
like
a soup.
We're
You
a soup
can't
with a
think of-
bread bowl.
But we're always able to be kebab.
That's a soup with a bread bowl is still a soup until you've eaten enough soup where it's no longer the soup. No longer. Okay. Soup in a bread bowl is still a soup until you've eaten enough of the soup where the bread outnumbers the soup. Now it's a salad.
No,
the
wait.
soup is the dressing.
It's a bread salad.
But before it's a bread salad, it is a soup. We are soups until we lose enough water or blood where the matter that isn't liquid outnumbers the matter that is liquid. Now you're a salad.
So we're just a self-contained soup. We are the bowl.
We're self-contained soups. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
we're mostly liquid, therefore we're soups. Until your liquid until your solid outnumbers your liquid, you're a soup. Then if it does, you're a salad.
It's all about ratios.
So I want to go back to the.
But hold on, water's a drink. We're
Yeah.
mostly water. We're drinks.
No, water is its own thing.
No,
Water
but
is
you
the
can't
other
kebab
Water's
water.
the third category.
Yeah.
We are the third
We
category.
are water. We're just water.
We're
You can't
water.
kebab water though, and you can kebab a person.
He's right.
Fuck. Hold on. Can you kebab water? If you freeze it.
It's
Yeah, but we're not
Popsicle's
frozen.
a water kebab.
Hold on. Everyone's a kebab.
Wait a minute.
What if you freeze
It-
a
wait,
soup?
no.
If you freeze a
Oh.
soup, is it still a soup?
It's a
Or is
frozen.
it now a kebab?
If you have water kebabs, and kebabs are subcategories of salad, does that make it a water salad? Because then that would be combining.
Yeah. That means the water is a subcategory of salad. Hold on. No.
Why?
Wait, no, because you can freeze water and kebab it. Now it's a water kebab. Therefore, water is a subcategory of kebabs.
But
If you
kebabs
can
are a
free-
subcategory of salad.
So water salad. If you can freeze, but we just said that salads are actually bunless sandwiches, and you can
sandwiches
and
are
you
stickless
can-
kebabs.
So therefore, salads
Water's
are
a sandwich.
Salads are kebabs, and kebabs are salads. Water is both.
But water is also could be a sandwich if you have a bunless salad.
But then that's
If you
just a
have bunless-
kebabless. That's just a
if you-
stickless kebab.
Ice cubes are sandwiches.
Bunless sandwiches. So they're hot dogs. Until you kebab
But hold
them.
on, follow me here, okay? Follow me, okay? If you can freeze a bowl of soup where you freeze everything in the soup and then you kebab it, now that soup is a kebab.
Which
the
is a
same
salad.
theory as if you freeze water and now it's a water kebab. You can have a soup kebab and a water kebab. Everything's a kebab. Kebabs are salads. Everything is salad.
Everything is water.
We've boiled it down to salad. Salad is the one.
Everything is
Everything
water,
is
though.
a salad.
Salad's just a subcategory of water.
No, salad's everything now.
Salads. No, water is a subcategory of salad.
You can't-
You're getting it backwards.
No, you're right. You're right because water's just the atoms that make a salad.
Yeah, you can
Exactly. It's like an atomic salad.
You
Yeah.
can never make it to where salad is something else. You can't make a soup salad, but you can make a
No,
salad.
you
soup.
can. What if you get a liquid that you have more liquid than salad?
No, because you can't make the salad into a soup.
So is a single
What if you
atom
add
just
broth
a
to the
really small
salad?
salad?
That doesn't. That makes it a different type of food. You can't.
No, there's only one category of food, and it's
salad.
salads.
You can't take a salad and do what we've done to all these other foods.
Yeah, you
and
can add a broth. Now it's a soup.
But what if it's a
That's
dressing?
Just outnumber the salad with broth. Now it's soup.
But what if it's a dressing?
It's not. It's a dressing if it doesn't outnumber the lettuce. If it outnumbers all the things in your salad, now it's soup.
No, but you haven't taken we haven't changed by freezing. That's a phase change. You haven't.
Oh my!
You
God.
haven't. You're just doing physical changes. You can't take salad and do a physical change and make it into a soup.
You can make it into a kebab.
But a kebab is a subcategory of salad. It's not its own thing.
Right. It's right.
You can't.
It's cyclical.
You can't do.
Yeah, you can't. Salad just always comes back to
Yeah,
salad.
you can't-
Salad is the true.
You can't do a.
the one, the only.
Everything is salad.
You can't do a physical change to make salad into water. You
All
can't
hail
do a
salad.
physical change to make salad into soup. But you can physically change soup and water into salads.
Everything's a salad.
Salad is it.
Salad is king.
And with that, this was Your Friends Podcast, and I'm Alex Comp.
Praise be to salad.
You can discuss this episode on Reddit, if that's something you want to do. On that Reddit, we will be posting links to our YouTube channels. Our YouTube channel. We post on YouTube. You can follow all of us on Twitter. You can follow me, Alex Comp, at Alex Comp, KAUMP. That's Justin Brodzik.
You can find me on Twitter at Justin Brodzik 14.
And that's Grant Davis.
You can find me on Twitter at Grant_Davis33.
And I'm so fucking sorry.
You can also find me on Instagram at Justin Brodzick with a space.
I'm the same Instagram.
Yeah, just type it wherever. Type all other things wherever, see what happens. No one that has
That's a good
anyways.
idea.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
By the way, no one responded on Reddit.
This if this draws downloads, this is controversial to a point.
No.
Someone's gonna believe
Someone-
that the world is not made of salad.
No. This has draw to it to bring. This is stupid enough, but also controversial enough to bring someone. If this doesn't bring something,
Nothing will.
we'll have to do something completely different than what we've been doing.
Hold up. We're only talking about foods, though.
It's still
What
controversial.
about other things? Like, what about this remote?
That's a
No,
different
all
thing.
the atoms
No.
in a body is just salad.
So it knows all the atoms in everything salad?
Yeah, so everything is salad.
Okay, everything. Okay, I just want to clear that up. Every single thing is salad.
Yeah, everything's a salad.
All right,
Awesome.
that's a shirt. That's a shirt now.
Everything is salad.
I'm turning this off.
All right.